and today I am here with these two losers, Nick and Kyle.
Guys, India is actually a bully. Like,
it's a dead ass. She's not mean.
Me.
She is toxic and manipulative.
I'm toxic and manipulative, guys.
And this is how you can learn to be too, right here.
I'm with the girls right now. So pretty much on my channel, I wanted to do like a whole new series called Girl Talk, where I just talk about a bunch of different topics. Just filmed a video with Liv and we kind of talked about like sexual assault and like how girls have to like deal with things like that. I also wanted to film like a boy advice video, and I thought what more perfect to do a video than with you guys, who I did like my last like boy advice video with. Pull up game wake! If you guys haven't seen our last video, I did asking guys questions girls are too afraid to ask.
y'all were hating on me.
Honestly, you got so much hate and everyone in the comments was like, oh, Kyle is so nice, I would marry Kyle. Can I just say these?
No, you don't get to say this.
That's the opposite. Nick is actually nice.
I feel like you guys were making assumptions about me.
Yeah, they were, just because of your curly hair, and they all have trauma from it, from boys with curly hair.
Exactly.
He is the actual toxic manipulative one,
That's
guys.
so what's
Okay,
that?
right.
Cut out that entire chunk.
So I have on Instagram, I asked you guys on my story to send in like topics, questions, advice, all that kind of stuff. 3 things that boys find attractive.
Eyes, voice, and cleanliness.
I'd say face is the first thing I noticed. Body's the second thing I noticed.
Yeah. Voice though, like for me, just because like listening to somebody, I don't want to listen to someone that like whose voice I don't know.
Yeah.
There's only a few times where I hear someone's voice and it's like, okay.
Yeah, in fact, it's very rare that I hear someone's voices and I'm like, oh, that's so unattractive. Like most of the time it doesn't bother me at all, but there's been some people where it's like, you just sound and it's just like, oh, I can't listen to them talk.
That's like, is it unattractive when a girl says bro or bruh?
No.
Or like dude?
I think it's kind of funny.
If they're calling you dude instead of like bae or whatever.
I don't care. I don't want to be called bae. I think bae is gross. That makes me cringe.
How often are we on your mind? This is something I actually want to know. Like, cause to me, when I'm in a relationship with someone, like, they're on my mind literally every day. I think of them at least every hour. Like, I don't know if that's obsessive or not, but like, they come across my mind at least every hour. If I'm filming for 2 hours, like, they're not gonna be on my mind for those 2 hours, but that's what I mean.
No, yeah.
If I'm not doing anything, then yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Whenever I'm not doing something, that's when she'll come to my mind. That's when I'll like, oh, let me FaceTime her real quick.
He said
Oh.
she. He said she. He got someone.
Is it unattractive to smash on the first date?
It's not that deep. I think as I've gotten older, I've realized none of that really matters.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't care what these guys are gonna say. Obviously they're guys, so they're gonna say like, yeah, like I don't care, like go for it. But in my opinion, just from girl to girl, I think save it and make them wait.
You can tell if he's trying to just hit, or you can tell if he's trying to like actually have a relationship with you. Believe it or not, there are girls who are just like, their presence is just fun to be around.
Bro, it's sensory overload. Like as a dude, there's people where you like meet them and you're like, holy f, this person is like changing how I feel about like everything. Bro, you're so toxic. Oh my god.
I never start off a relationship being toxic ever. Because I'm toxic and manipulative, but I'm smart about it. I only pull out those cards and start playing games when necessary, when the guy starts switching up and when the guy starts messing up. And I know you think, oh, well, if the guy's switching up, if the guy's doing this, why don't you just leave? Sometimes it's not that easy, you know what I mean? And if you keep giving up on every relationship, I mean, I guess whilst you're young, it's fine. But like, when you're older, you can't just keep like giving up. Like,
I think people who are on and off again without actually taking time to grow and improve themselves you're just wasting time. Like if you take a step back and grow and improve as a person and let them grow and improve as a person and try again, there's obviously way more potential there than if you're breaking up and getting back together every 2 days without talking. Like take the time that you need and they need to grow as a person so that you can give them what they need and what they can give you what you need. Because sometimes what you're giving them might not be what they need, and you might think it's what they need because that's what you need.
why do guys catcall girls?
The girls legit get extremely uncomfortable.
It is
when they
very
do that.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen a dude catcall a girl before, and when I was in New York, and I was like, bro, what? Like, this girl is mad uncomfortable, like, walking hella
Dude, we've been
fast,
walking
like,
with our friends who are girls, and guys yell at them or talk to them, and it's just like, bro, you really think that's gonna get their attention? Like it must have worked at some point for people to think it works.
How to friend zone a guy without hurting him?
Say it straight up.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it was really hard the time when I had to friend zone Kyle, and he just like was so hot.
Dude, you don't understand how excited I was that day. I got myself a confetti cannon, a cake, bro.
Just say it straight up.
Don't let it linger either.
I love what this person said. She's like, why are you all fuckboys? Shaking my head, can't be asked for it anymore. Same. Lock them in cages.
Not all men are fuckboys, and some men that are fuckboys aren't fuckboys with every girl. They're only fuckboys with the girls that they want to just, not the girls that they like.
Fuckboy is such a weird term because I think like guys act extremely different relative to who they're talking to.
Simultaneously, some boys are fuckboys to everyone.
The girl best friend. What is with that?
They might not be cheating, but they know who's next. Like, I saw that on Twitter once. One thing that's pissed me off before is like there's girls who the girls like freaking out over, and I'm like, why are you tripping? Like there's nothing that would happen. In my head, like I'm telling you as a guy, like if I hear that, I'm like, okay, what the f are you doing with your guy friends that's making you freak out about my girlfriend?
Most of the time, girls just know how to play mind games with him. I'm really good at this one actually, and you guys can tell me if it works. Okay, well I'm gonna say it and you guys can give your input. Yeah, so I know how to get a guy to be like absolutely obsessed with you, like if they've stopped being obsessed with you. Pretty much all you have to do, don't give them any attention, and you like basically you keep things really short, but you don't make it so they can be like, oh, what's wrong? They're like, I don't know what's wrong, because like she's fine, she seems happy with me, but she's not putting in the same effort that she was before. Like, don't be moody with them, don't be like blunt with them, just be like really sweet.
So you're like, referring to a different point from when, like, not when you just start talking to them. You're referring to like when you've been talking to them already.
If you just start talking to someone, you shouldn't have to be like, oh my goodness, why are they putting in so much effort with me? Why are they putting in a lot of effort?
I'm gonna tell you this right now though. If you even think this,
that just means leave. Yeah, just leave.
Just like, fuck the mind games, just leave. The manipulation and stuff might get me back and give attention for a little bit, but then it's gonna go back to the same shit and it's gonna be worse, and so you end up just keep fighting and like battling back and forth to get that attention. That's
no!
The whole point. They're manipulating you.
I'm not being manipulative. Hey guys, oh my god, it's like your fault because you're the one that just like started off by not putting as much effort in. So all you have to do is match that energy. Me matching that energy is me doing something wrong and me being manipulative. Doesn't that mean that you're the one being manipulative?
Because I don't get comfortable. I will continue giving the energy that like I know she deserves. But if I'm getting tired of it or not as interested anymore, that's when I drop out and I get comfortable. It's not me getting comfortable, it's me getting bored. If you're like doing the most, trying to get his attention, just leave. Find someone who's gonna give you that energy from the jump and keep it that way.
I may not be his healthiest relationship, but I'm definitely gonna be his most fun, and I stand by that. Why do guys act different around their friends?
Dude, I don't know.
Have you guys ever like caught yourself acting kind of different?
Yes.
Oh yeah. A different social setting, like you can't be like all like, oh my god, up with your girl. Some guys act way different though. There's a difference between acting different, just like trying to make sure everyone in the room is comfortable versus like
being rude to your girlfriend. Yeah. I think sometimes the guy does need to be like, oh, like by the way, like I just don't want to make my friends feel uncomfortable.
I also think like as a guy, there's sometimes like if I'm with somebody and I bring them around my friends, I'm uncomfortable. Bringing two worlds together, and so it can make me uncomfortable, and it might not be me acting like posturing or something, like trying to make me look better for the boys or for my girl. It's just like I'm just uncomfortable because I'm nervous.
I personally like bringing girls around my friends.
Why doesn't he post me?
Ooh. Alright, there's two answers to this. Some might be the obvious one is you're not his main. Yeah.
Or
sometimes like if you have a public life and a private life, like if you're an influencer, sometimes people might feel like having a girl is like gonna take away from the public life, I guess.
Yeah, but if you've been dating for a while.
Oh, if you've been dating and he's not posting you, then
no,
like,
that's what I mean.
That's
out. That's sus.
Do you think though, if a lot of girls, they don't want to tell their boyfriend to post them because that takes it away. Like it's like telling your boyfriend, hey, can you buy me flowers? I want you to do that because you want to buy me flowers.
When I was in high school, you like Scholastic 6 dudes.
If you have a girl and you're
go buy her flowers.
Get her flowers right now.
It's $6, bro. You'll make her
just
day.
Like out of nowhere, just do it.
I've been in this situation before because, like, to be honest with me, I'm pretty confident in myself. I don't really get jealous over girls and stuff, but I have had it before. There was like a certain girl that just like made me feel very uncomfortable. That can be that one girl that like oversteps boundaries, that they lie sometimes, they sneak around, like, just things like that.
I definitely am not defending every boyfriend in this situation.
Oh yeah,
like
I think driving around a girl or going out to dinner with like a girl by yourself while you're in a relationship, that's weird to me.
I've had a boyfriend where like some girls I literally could not care like if he had to even like stay in the same bed with them one night, whereas I have some then that like literally the thought of like even sitting in the same car or being in the same room, like I want to like actually.
Is it because you have evidence?
What it was sometimes they'd be prioritized, and I think that's the only issue that guys have is like, to me, like when I'm the girlfriend, I need to be prioritized over the girl best friend. Like you can hang out with the girl best friend as much as you'd like, as long as you're not prioritizing them over me, as long as I'm being hung out with more, as long as you're not texting them more than me, talking to them more than me. And the second you run to a girl for comfort when we're arguing, like no.
I promise you, if the first person that he's going to, if you're arguing, is a girl, he's gonna that girl after you guys break up. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Like on God. Like,
Cutting this out.
Yeah. What are some tips on giving head?
Don't use your teeth. If you're gonna get your hands involved, make sure nothing's dry at all.
Definitely cut that out.
Ask your dude too, like, fact, what he likes, because sometimes, like
also guys are different.
Yeah, we're all different. Like, it's just like girls. Like, not every girl's gonna like the same thing. Not every guy's gonna like the same thing. I feel like everything that we're talking about goes back to communication and like what you're comfortable with, because it might not be the same every single time. And so one day you might be feeling super bold, and another day you're not. So just making sure that nobody ever makes somebody else uncomfortable.
All right, that's gonna be everything for this video. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, India Grace Household. Follow Nick on Instagram.
Subscribe to my channel too.
Nick Lamar.
Subscribe to my channel
Kyle
too.
Lasagna.
Go watch the video on our channel too.
Yeah, we filmed a video on Nick's channel, and then Kyle's gonna be vlogging, and I'm gonna be in it. I love you all so much. Bye.
Bye.